Okay, welcome back to the Tinkerage vlog of the Reorganisation episode 15. It's early in the week. Not too much happened since the last. First one, some of you may have seen, do check out. I've managed to do a live feed a couple of times. First one was not very successful. Camera kept dropping out, but I updated the firmware and that seems to have done the trick. And so I have the camera in here which I can use to live stream. Other changes, nothing too major, only one real major thing really, and that's I've now got somewhere to put the sandpaper. So it had been kept flat horizontally up there, and I really like using these pocket folders for sandpaper. It's a nice way of keeping the sheets, keeping things organized. They're all in order. Go from 40 through to I think 1200, but I've got 1200 and 1000 both in the same, so I couldn't find another spare folder at the moment. And I like that there. Vertical makes it a lot easier. I can just pull one out, or what I tend to do is pull two out and take the right hand one, and that way I know exactly where the other one needs to go back in, and that makes it nice and easy. A couple of decisions I have made. That's generated a little bit of space up here. Hard to see in the light. There's a little bit of space up here, slightly lower than this shelf. So I'm going to put a little sub shelf in so that I can put one of the speakers upright, because they're about 5mm too tall. Now the other speaker is going to go in this little corner here, and because I had to shift this over, managed to ease the sides as well. Interestingly, I found out, I thought that maybe I'd just done a bad job in making this. It's not a brilliant job, but these boxes actually bulge in the middle of the sides, so they're not flat. I measured them from the front, and there's about 2mm difference on each side. So that explains why they were just a little bit snug. I just thought it was maybe just me not getting the posts very clear. So I've eased them a little bit with a sander in moving them over. That's gone in there. Because this shelf is a little bit lower, I didn't have enough space. I wanted to put it up in this gap here. I don't have to take this shelf down or try and cut that down to go higher. It means that my charging station now is a little bit tight. But I'm going to move the charging station probably over here. This is the power for the stereo. I'm going to move that now over that side because it's now going to be nearer. I can tuck away the cables nice and neatly. So I'll probably make a little shelf or something here. I don't know quite yet how that's going to look, because I did have an idea about how the tool wall here and here might work. I've got a snazzy idea for making that really nice. Next big decision making things, I've got to think about where I'm going to put my hand saws. I've got 3 rather long hand saws. It'd be nice to put them kind of upright, but I haven't really got very many upright spaces. I used to have one on the back of the door, but I'm intent to not have any tools on the back of the door. Only I've got a couple of long brooms, and the rest is just PPE. So that's the next sort of biggish thing that I need to try and find a place for. And then my other thought needs to go to where I'm going to put these. Do I keep them together? Do I put them in a bunch? Do I store them upright? Because these do actually stand quite nicely on their sides. Do I put them into some sort of rack? I'm intent on getting rid of as many kind of the old ice cream tubs as possible. So it could be that they can replace some of those. Probably only about half of those have got anything useful in. And of course I've still got all these Wham tubs, which are yeah, all empty still. So a couple more decisions to make. Yeah, I think again there's sleep on it. I kind of had to that took a couple of days just to decide where to put that. I'm not sure where the next big decisions. I'm really pleased I've got the PC in here. The PC's made a whole lot of difference. Being able to listen to some music when I'm working and not having to rely on kind of earbuds. I know I've got the stereo, but the stereo is still not actually. My CDs are all in the house because I'm trying to sort the CDs from their cases into some wallets so that I don't need to have the plastic cases in, taking up loads of room. Still got a big pile of wood, and buried in there are some jars. Oh, but I do have a bit more space on the floor. I managed to clear some of the wood that was on the floor, so I've got a little bit more room to move around. Being able to actually get up close to the shelves, but bit of a struggle to get to the bandsaw. There's all the webcams that I tried to get to work yesterday. I spent probably about 3 or 4 hours trying to get kind of video to work. And this morning did it in about half an hour when I had the brainwave about firmware. Thank you for following along. If this is the first one that you've seen, please do consider going back and watching some of the earlier ones so that you can see the progress that I've made. Do check out some of my other videos. Hopefully, once I can get this a little bit tidier, there'll be some more build videos coming soon and a couple of tip videos. Bye for now.